Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherry. In today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of two items that I picked up from Marc Jacobs. I have a couple of more items coming from Marc Jacobs as well, but they have not arrived yet, so I'm going to go ahead and just unbox these two items. So if you're interested in this video, then please keep watching. Alright you guys, so the first item I have in this box right here, this one is the smaller of the two, so I've already cut the box open to save time. Comes with that, in that yellow Marc Jacobs box, and I'll put this box to the side and I'll show you. You can see, I think you can already kind of guess what this is just by the packaging of the box. I got this about a week ago, and I just haven't had time to unbox it because I had a sty on my eye that was swollen, and so I was not able to do this unboxing. But I picked up the Nano Duffle, I think it's called, in the ribbon pink color. So taking off all the paperwork on here. I saw this on Miss Fancy Chick page, and I had seen it on the website, but I was unsure about buying it in person. I've seen it on two other pages as well. I saw the kiwi green one, which I love that color, and I saw the hot pink one. I wasn't in love with the hot pink. I feel like I have a lot of hot pink items, but it was when I saw this color in person that I was like, okay, you know what? This is a winner. This is something I can get behind. And so I decided to go ahead and pick this up on the website. So this is the little Nano Duffle. Again, in the ribbon pink color. It's like a light pink. I was actually considering getting the leather crossbody bag, the one like in my candy pink one. I'll get this up here. I was considering getting the little tote bag instead of this, and I was not sure of what the size of this would be like, but now you can see this size compared, and this is the, I guess it's the Nano. It's the smallest size in the Marc Jacobs tote. This is in candy pink, and this is in the ribbon pink, so you can see how these colors look together. And I've seen a couple of, I don't want to call them TikToks, but little reels and things, just kind of sharing like the capacity of this, and it was seeing those videos and everything that this holds that convinced me to finally pull the trigger and to buy this little cutie right here. So it's stuffed. And I think I was, when I first saw it on the website, I was unsure because the opening just looks so small, and they have this thing like stuffed. Like, here's the chain, and here is the dust bag. Now that's a smart way to wrap a dust bag, to put it right inside the bag. And they have it stuffed with all the paper wrapping on the inside. It's not very easy to get off on camera, so I see why a lot of people don't do this on camera. And the opening, I'm not going to say it's not big, but it's snug, but it's workable. It can be open wide, so you can see that like that. You know, there is some room, I think, to kind of put things in and to be able to get things out. I think it's one of those things where you have to see it in person to gauge if you're willing to kind of stick your hand in this little hole and be reaching things in and out. My hands, because they are fairly slim, it's easy to kind of reach in there, and this is, my fingers are touching the bottom, so you see it comes right to like my knuckles right there. So I'm touching the bottom of this, so putting things in and out of this would be convenient. I've seen ladies putting like lipsticks in here. I have like a lipstick right here. I'm gonna switch hands and kind of show you. The lipstick is standing up it could stand up in this and close quite easily. So there's a lot of capacity in this. If you have like the little Coach backpacks to kind of compare this to, I'm actually going to reach up here and get one of those. Let me grab one of the little Coach backpacks to kind of put this up against as well. Alright you guys, so here is the little Marc Jacobs Nano Duffle, and here is the Coach little, I forget what this is called, the mini backpack charm. So it is like a purse charm. It has a little purse charm hook on the back. But you can see, like, these are literally, like, really comparable in size, you know, in terms of how big they are. This Coach bag is really close to this. Now, the opening on the Coach bag is a lot wider just because of how it is. It does open like that. So, not much wider, but appears much wider. But you can get a lot of things in this, which is why I do tend to carry this as a standalone bag. I do just hook a chain, like a little chain strap on here, and wear it as a crossbody. This comes with this chain right here, this hanging, and then you can wear this as a crossbody. But I know I'm kind of going down a rabbit hole with this right here, but this one is the first item in my unboxing. I will come back with more in-depth video on this once I use it and be able to compare this to like the other Marc Jacobs colors that I have within the pink family. So this is my first item that I'm unboxing. Alright you guys, and to get right into my next item that I want to unbox, it is in this box right here. And of course, like the other one, I have already cut the box open so I can get right into it. This item did come from Saks Fifth Avenue. And of course, if you all are aware, I did post on my community page that Marc Jacobs was having this private sale. They had the little small crinkly bag for sale. It was like $2.62. And the other like suppliers of the Marc Jacobs bag, like Saks Fifth Avenue, Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, they were selling the mesh bags. All the mesh bag sizes were on sale. I missed out on this bag on Neiman Marcus site, and then Saks had it for, I think it was like $150 still, $175, and then they lowered the price, you guys, to $125. And yes, this is the mesh tote bag. Let's move this bag out of the way. I was able to catch the mesh tote bag for sale for $125, but after taxes, and of course because it was not $300 worth of shipping items, I did have to pay shipping on this. The shipping was $10. It was well worth it considering I got this for $147 and some change. And you guys, I have been watching this bag for a while. I had seen this bag on so many of the girlies websites on YouTube, on my Pink Girly, Mom Ambition, Miss Toya, Miss Percival. They have this bag, and you know, I couldn't see myself spending $250 for this bag, mainly not for the cost, but I just couldn't figure out how I would use this bag or if I would get as much use out of this bag. But when I saw the price drop, I was like, okay, for that price, I can make, you know, $150 work for this bag. Still a little bit pricey, but considering what I paid for that little Nano bag of $150, they both were the same price, and that was actually more after tax. But let me get to opening this bag. It did come beautifully wrapped, as you can see. The paper was on the bag. And you guys, okay, I'm going to tell you guys why I was so drawn to this bag, because I know it's not a part of this bag. The white paper, okay, in this bag is what drew me to the bag. I really love the look of this pink and white together. And so I know the white part doesn't stay in the bag, but I will be keeping the white paper and using that in the bag, as well as taking it out and using the bag, because I just absolutely love this pink and white. Like, I so love it. Now, this is the small size. Traditionally, I would not get a small size tote from Marc Jacobs because I do have one in the floral candy color, and the size just seems so big, and then when you add things to it, it's like it's heavy. Okay, but this bag, because it's mesh, I felt like it would be lighter. And the other concern I had about this bag, it is in the candy pink color, and I've shared I do already have this bag in candy pink, and so I was hesitant on having two bags in the same color, same size, but nonetheless, I'm happy to say I did do it because they do look very different. Obviously, one is mesh and one is leather. And so there is like a stain, you guys, on the back of this. I don't care. I'm going to try to just wipe it off. I don't know. I'm not going to return this bag for that little stain there because you can't get the bag again. So I'm just going to make do with it. But so beautiful, you guys. I love this pink. I'm going to go ahead and open it. One of the reasons why I chose the small over the medium size or any other size mainly was because of the size. Again, like I shared, I'm not a big bag person to carry every day. And so I felt like this size is just more manageable. Two, on this version, the zipper part, even though it has a black pull tab, the zipper part was pink. And so I liked and preferred that on the bag. Now the hardware is silver, which is interesting in itself that they would have a black pull tab and a silver hardware. But this does come with a bag to store it in, which is nice. The chain strap on this is a canvas material. It has that, and then there's just some other stuffing in the bag to help it maintain its shape. Okay, so you can see how pretty that is with just the pink interior. The pocket on it, also pink in color. I liked that. Doesn't have a zipper, but the other one I noticed had black on the trimming. And while it was very minimal, I just didn't want to see the black at all, you guys. I know it's very small and it's so minute. I feel like we're just conditioned, right, to not like so many small things on purses now, where 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I don't know if I would have cared about the interior of a purse as much, or whether the hardware was silver or gold. I just bought the bag because I liked it. But I think now, having social media and YouTube, we are so caught up on little small things like hardware, interior. Can you see the interior now if it's too dark? So many things go into a purse. That's another topic in itself. Not gonna go down that rabbit hole right now, even though I started. But you guys, just take a look at this beautiful bag. So happy to have this in my collection. And even though it's a lot larger than what I would have ideally liked, I could see a use